Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam Wolf, and this is Blades of Fire. This game I recently heard about thanks to Luke Stevens. Check him out on YouTube. He's a great YouTuber. And I just was instantly interested, intrigued, and when I saw that a demo came out for the game, I jumped on it immediately. I'm very excited to try this one because I've always thought, I've spent years thinking, what if somebody made a game where you could actually forge a blade in a way that makes sense for a video game, you know? And I think I'm waiting on that one game for VR where you can actually forge a blade like you would in real life in a VR game. That'd be great. But this is getting pretty close. But based on what I saw, it looks like it's pretty close. So what we got here is a game where it's pretty, you know, standard old school feeling game, but you can forge your own blades and use them in the game on your adventures, which is fantastic. This one is brought to us by 505 Games and Mercury Steam. Mercury Steam, I didn't really know their name, but I know the games that they've made. They've made Castlevania Lords of Shadow 1, 2, and Mirror of Fate. They made Clive Barker's Jericho, which I think was pretty popular back in the day. But they also helped co-develop Metroid Dread. People love that game, and Mercury Steam is actually to thank for partial development of that. They're also using their own engine, Mercury Steam 6, which is nice to see, an in-house engine being used. So shout out to these people for putting in the work. But I've been really excited about this one, so let's get into it, shall we?
Where am I? No. Impossible. No. Someone needs my help.
Okay, we're in the game, obviously. Intriguing start. I like it. I went to the graphics setting. There are no graphic settings. There's gamma. It is a classic game through and through. There's no performance or quality mode options. It's just, we're going to run this at 60 FPS, and that's it, which is great. I like it when the developers just know the hardware. Downside, of course, look at his hair. It's dithered. It's not looking great. It's got a horrible outline there. The grass, same thing. So while they're using a custom engine, they're probably using TAA. Well, maybe not TAA, maybe TAA. Obviously, upscaling techniques would do that. So he's got a little bit of a problem with his hair, and the grass is not looking that great. But overall, graphically, Not a super, like, high intense, realistic looking game, but great art style. That's what matters. And I've been saying it for years, and I'm so happy to see developers are starting, like, some developers at least, know that, and they retain that knowledge and say, you know what, let's make the art good. It doesn't have to be high poly count, it just has to look good. And this looks good. This reminds me of, like, Kingdoms of Amalur, very similar visual art style, if you will. Maybe that one's a little bit more fantastical, but this looks really good. It's running really smoothly at 60 FPS right now. Not sure if that'll drop in combat, but we'll see. We got classic control layout here. We got left, right strike, head strike, body strike. Okay, so it's literally like you have to be accurate with where you want to hit. Dodge twice to roll, L2 is to block, hold for stamina regen, and then R3 is a lock on. So, not too complicated. Just using all face buttons, which is, thank you. I'm sick of this shoulder button crap. I love the look of this already. But I will say this, although I can see the minor graphical anomalies, this is a demo. And they even state at the beginning, before you even start, that it possibly will have bugs. It will not be getting updated, which is funny because I have actually been seeing a lot of demos lately getting updated on my system. So I'm like, didn't know you did that, but they said that this one will not be updated. It's an earlier build, so you'll probably get glitches and stuff like that, and that's fair enough. It's a demo. But overall, even though I see those graphical artifacts, I'm not seeing too much in the way of, like, too many visual problems. It actually kind of blends nicely. Okay, so we'll do left strike, right strike, head strike, body strike. Oh, that was nice. We got that. Come on. That's sick, man. Ooh, it's bloody too. I love that. It's bloody, and the impact of each swing is so heavy, and I love it. Now, I personally would go with a war hammer, but, you know, an axe is kind of nice. It's a nice, nice alternative. I like this art style. I like the visuals. I really do. Oop, okay, not that. There we go. R1 is the interact. Yeah, don't do that in real life. Oh, shit. Whoa! See, I'm used to L1 being the counter button. That actually turned out to work in my favor. He literally hit L1 by instinct, and I ended up dodging his strike. That's hilarious. And it had a nice little slowdown effect. I am more of a parry guy. I like to parry more than dodge, but that was weirdly perfectly timed because I instinctually, because of other games, hit it. So you see how the water is reacting to the way that I hover over him? Yeah, that's an occlusion issue that a lot of games that use screen space reflections tends to have. Like, it's wiping in. I'm not seeing any kind of I'm not seeing any indications of ray tracing, because if that was the case, then, well, it is actually quite bright. Even that area would be lit up, and it's not. So, but you know what? I don't care. I don't want ray tracing in my games anymore. I'm sick of seeing it. It's never done right. I can't say never. It's not done well to a point, especially on console, where it's useful or even, like, visually appealing. PC's where it belongs, and I beg to differ about the fact that it's necessary in modern games. It's good in old games. Just go and watch Digital Foundry's coverage of the first Painkiller getting an RTX upgrade thanks to the community. They did RTX Remix on it, and it looks amazing. But older games would benefit more from ray tracing than newer ones. So I would posture, let's stop doing ray tracing and focus on actual work, doing actual artwork, and doing the legwork to get it to work properly. I figured L3 was sprint. I'm not sure what the point of that little cutscene was, but all right. In battles with multiple enemies, you can switch between target by moving the right stick in the direction of the enemy you wish to select. Select the enemy in front of you with R3. Switch your selection, blah, blah, blah. Typical. A warrior in communion with steel can absorb part of the divine metal's strength and transfer it to their spirit, restoring their breath. This technique is called the Breath of the Defender. Hold the defensive stance and your stamina will recover almost instantly. Oh! It's a good thing the old man had a sword. That was my chopping axe, you dolt.
Dory.
Abbott! Abbott! No.
Kid. Kid, time to go. We can't do anything. Now. Come on. Let's go inside. You've barely eaten, kid.
I would have died if you hadn't showed up.
Yes. I was too late. Too late for your old friend.
You must be Aaron, right? Abbot Doran told me he saw you at Queen Neria's coronation.
That was a long time ago.
Abbot Doran said it was a miracle you were still alive. We were looking for you. He said that all my questions would be answered as soon as we found you. Now he's dead.
Aye. That he is.
He wanted me to give you this. Wouldn't even let me look at it. That's a relic of the Forger's Age. The last of the 7 hammers that forged the world, but... How? Who are you? Exactly.
Been a long, hard day, lad. You can sleep in the barn. We'll talk tomorrow.
All right, Aaron. Tomorrow.
Welcome, Aaron Elira.
Where am I?
You stand in the Forge of the Gods.
What am I doing here?
You are now the bearer of a sacred hammer.
Who are you? And what do you want from me?
Forge your steel here, and prove yourself worthy.
Okay, who does this guy think he is? Kratos? Look at his arms, dude. I gotta say, I'm already loving this game because, one, the voice acting is really good. I gotta give him credit where credit's due. It is honestly really good. The facial animations would make even Ubisoft blush, okay? Those are how you do facial animations. I understand the emotions they're trying to convey, and it hits a little bit harder. I will say the Abbot took a little bit longer to die than you'd think he would, getting sliced in the throat. And the game's a lot bloodier than you'd expect it to be. But you know what I love the most is the fact that the cutscenes are not like rendered at higher resolution or higher quality than the game itself. It doesn't take you out of the game. It keeps you in it, keeps you invested in the characters because it's exactly like the game. They're the same. The cutscenes are in game, and it kind of just adds continuity to the whole thing. So this looks like this is where we get to forge our blades, obviously. Let's do it. Ooh, pole arms. Is that a hammer? It says blunt. All right, so we've got the name, which is Hyssop. Its style is blunt. And the material cost is right there. You need 12 iron and 7 wood. I'm not sure what the -18 and -8 is. Reach, it even tells you the reach. We got general stats. Damage is the highest. Strike area is the highest. Stagger is the highest because, of course, it's a hammer. My kind of weapon. Here we go. Okay, oh, nice. So you drew it out. This is your blackboard. Here you will design all of your weapons using forged scrolls and the materials that you gather on your adventure. The blackboard presents you with an initial design that you can forge right away, or you can experiment with the available options to improve it. Okay, so we obviously have Tenacious Steel. Choose a steel for the blade, choose a head type. So we got small and medium. Obviously we only have small to go with right now. We got the type of steel, which is, whoa. Tenacious Steel is already selected. Then what is this? It goes down by 3. So we're gonna use the Tenacious Steel. It's probably got the best options anyway. Now, we actually do have a different staff type, or shaft, which actually already gives us a bonus. So we're gonna go with that shaft instead. And we're gonna go with strong timber because that's all we have. I love the visual representation of each material. I love that. And now we forge. This is the cost of the weapon you are about to forge. 12 and 8. Yep. Continue. And so far, I've seen a few minor dips in the frame rate, not here, but in the combat. But that's okay. It's a pretty rock solid frame rate for the most part. I'm sorry, you just full on grab that thing, dude. No gloves. All right, strike the glowing metal with your forging hammer. Shape the steel, the dark bars, and bring it as close as possible to the shape of the weapon, the white line. The better you do, the more forging stars you'll earn. Each star lets you repair your weapon once. Steel is delicate. Be careful not to overstrike it to achieve the maximum weapon quality. Ooh, this is gonna be good. I'm already excited about this. And then... Oh, right, and then the angle. Oh, man, this is gonna be tough. Preview heating, strike the billet. I think I have to try and get it as much as possible. I guess you can, you really can be pretty... Have to get it as close as possible. This is tough, man. This is really tough. Okay, okay, okay. All right. This is good. This is good. Can we get any more close? Nope. Okay, so that's 1 star. Oh. The camera moving is, I will say, probably put a lot of people off. It's tough. It's really tough, but this is actually... dude, this is pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely difficult, though. Wait, okay, here we go, here we go. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying so hard to get it to where I need it to be. Surprised the billet's staying as hot as it is. tough, man. That one piece, that one part is already kind of screwed. Three stars, fine. Obviously, the reason he can hold it is because his hand turned basically into a glove, like an ashy glove. Name your weapon. That's fine. That's my kind of weapon, baby. Weapons are automatically stored in your weapons inventory. Move them to your quick inventory to have them available in combat. Okay. Now your weapon will be available in combat. You can assign up to 4 weapons to your quick inventory.
Now use the anvil to return to your world.
You got it, boss.
Time to go, lad. I'm going to the palace. You can join me if you like.
The palace? What for?
I'm going to kill the queen.
We found them.
Oh, y'all done screwed up now.
Brave awaits.
We're obviously gonna use my new hammer, huh?
Queen wants your life as a tribute.
Oh, you guys are really gonna. Ha! Maybe I'm gonna be more of a parry kind of guy because I keep hitting L1. Ooh. Oh boy, we got a big one here. You're a big little boy, aren't you? Oh, okay. All right. Alrighty. Ooh. I didn't even look at his health.
What happened?
They're all dead.
Pack the ox, boy. Time to go.
Do you know much about this region?
I used to, but that was 15 years ago.
This is the domain of the necromancer Aecides. He's lord to the Queen's Banner.
Never heard of him.
Abbot Doran and I passed through these lands on our way to yours. The creepy stories about Aecides. Kidnapped families, desecrated tombs. Don't even get started with bloodthirsty rich.
Look,
Those are
Queen's dogs. What you heard must have been true.
What do we do now?
There.
Oh, look. I burned my old house for some reason while there was still a barrel of food next to it, only to end up in a house that looks just like it. What was the point of that? The forest was already burning. Also, really? They're gonna burn the whole forest? Like, come on. Your mission is to reach the royal palace and kill the queen. Beyond that, you'll only know what Aaron and Adso know at any given moment. You can talk with Adso anytime. The lad might be more useful than he first appears, and if you grow tired of hearing him, you can send him back to camp. Aaron and Adso will occasionally pick up interesting items. Check the quest items section in the travel book to see what they know about these objects. This could hold the key to solving more than one mystery. And finally, frequently consult the adventure map. The path to the Queen's Palace is intricate and perilous. The map offers valuable information to aid you on your journey. Wow. This is a much nicer place, though. Look at this. Well, actually, it looks like he unpacked the ox, so. Okay. I think I'll leave it there. You know, I'll let you guys play it for yourselves for the rest of the way and determine how you feel about this. Dude, I like it. I like it a lot. It did get mixed reviews, but again, I don't really pay attention to the critics that much these days because they have absolutely no idea what they're talking about 90% of the time. So I'm going to go off on a limb and say, try this out. There's a demo out right now. I'm on PlayStation, of course. I think it's out on Xbox and obviously PC. Let me just double check real quick. Yeah, Xbox Series S and X, PlayStation 5, and Windows, or I'm guessing Steam. Very good. Old school charm. I love it. Give me more of this. This is what I love about video games. This is what video games are supposed to be. There's a story to it. The voice acting's good. The animation is really well done. Everything's smoothly running at 60 FPS, barring a few of those moments where when the forest is burning, I mean, that's fire. It's an alpha effect. So alpha effects tend to be pretty heavy on the processing side, but it's a cutscene. You're not in control, so it doesn't matter. But the rest of the game, very good. I love it. Demo's out now. The game's out now, so if you like the demo, you can buy the game $60. Now, is this worth $60? I don't know. It's not an untested developer. They've done a little bit of good work in the past, so it looks like this is a really big moment for them. And I hope it goes well, because this is a very interesting idea. Forging the hammer was difficult, but it's fair to get used to the mechanics. It's, you know, it's going to take some time, but for the most part, really cool concept. And I'm so happy somebody finally took the time to explore the idea of forging steel in a video game. So I can't wait to actually maybe pick this one up at some point, hopefully soon. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and please join me again in the next one, where we would take a look at another game or demo and hope that it makes a good first impression. But until then, I'm Adam Wolf, this is Blades of Fire, and I'll see you guys later.